Fort Wayne has been on a journey to become a music city. Fox 55's Laquan Richardson takes a closer look in tonight's Deep Dive.
What is Fort Wayne known for? Some may say the Tin Caps, others may say it's the birthplace of the Detroit Pistons, depending on how long you've lived here. But what you may not hear is music. But there is an undeniable presence here in the Summit City, if you take a deeper look. Let's start with Sweetwater, probably the first name that comes to mind when you put Fort Wayne and music in the same sentence. That's largely because of the founder, Chuck Sirac, a musician himself, who started the business not to sell the most equipment, but to help musicians.
Chuck began Sweetwater as a performing professional musician serving musicians. And that's where his heart and passion was at all times.
And from that passion, he built an empire. And through the Sirac Foundation, he invests in projects like the Pearl Arts Center and helps bring major events and performances to Fort Wayne. Thad Tegmeyer works at Sweetwater and has been in Fort Wayne for 26 years. He says music isn't just an art form, it's part of building a thriving community.
Certainly there is an economic development aspect to it for sure, but there's also a real enhancement in quality of place. So music can play a really significant role. If you go around the country and look at all these really thriving, developing communities, music is a huge part of those. And it's very simple. Whether you're a musician, somebody who enjoys playing music on any level, or you just enjoy listening to music, it's very, very important to have that soul-enriching art form.
And that very impact is something that Jamaris Tubbs, also known as J Tubbs, sees from the DJ booth. Originally from Atlanta, he came to Indiana Tech and as a college kid, taught himself to make beats before being asked to DJ a party for a fraternity.
They was just like, hey man, we know you rap, you make beats, you must know how to DJ, you know what I'm saying? And not at all.
And since then, he's built a career curating hip-hop, Latin, and house music events using music to bring people together. He's also a part of a Visit Fort Wayne committee shaping the city's music future because he says when people come here, music should be a part of the answer to what do you do for fun.
It centralizes everybody. Like everybody finds a need to move, they find a need to dance, they find a need to be happy, just being in that moment. And I love to be able to control that experience or that moment for people, you know.
And the city's music scene doesn't stop at nightlife. For 82 years, the Fort Wayne Philharmonic has brought world-class orchestral music to the community. CEO Brittany Hall says their 44 full-time musicians perform around 300 concerts a year, including ensembles in schools that help develop the next generation of musicians.
There's nothing like a shared experience in the audience, and that's what makes live performance so unique, not just with orchestras, but in music in general, because you're only in that space with those artists, with the same people sitting beside you once in your lifetime, and being able to absorb that at the same time with that shared experience is the power of music.
Hall believes Fort Wayne's resources and investments mean the ceiling for the music scene is high, not just for locals, but for attracting people here as well. And that's exactly why Visit Fort Wayne is working to make music part of the city's identity and its economy.
We're seeing a lot of great growth in our community within the music scene and trying to better understand that with our music initiative and doing that with Sound Diplomacy, who's an international consultant helping identify how do we grow a music city, how do we grow a music economy.
From Sweetwater's global reach to local DJs, to the Philharmonic's Cultural Foundation, the building blocks are here. It's all about connecting them to create something bigger. What we can all agree on is Fort Wayne is a city that's on the rise, and it's only turning up the volume by the day. Who knows, maybe one day we'll even be on a Nashville scale. Only time will tell. Reporting from Fort Wayne, I'm Laquan Richardson.